The Eben Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying. You lie in the medical room in critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention. The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Peragus mining station for much-needed repairs. Your fate, and that of the Eben Hawk, depend upon T3-M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue. Press WASD to move T3-M4 and turn. Press caps lock to toggle first-person free look. Hold Control to look about. This is the galaxy map. It shows you are near Peragus, a mining colony. When the hyperdrive is fixed, you can use the galaxy map to choose a destination planet. You have new quests. To view your quests, open the game menu, Default Escape, and look in the journal, Default J. Beyond this door is the main hold of the Eben Hawk. This door appears to be locked down due to a hull breach. See if there is an emergency override somewhere in the communications room behind you. This room contains a plasteel cylinder and the communications console. To target one of these objects, move close to it, left-click on it, or press Q or E to cycle through available targets. To interact with an object, first target it, and then left-click on it. You will come across many containers, some of which will be locked. The computer spike you just picked up can be used at computer terminals to access functions, such as opening doors. This is the main hold. Your skin is too low to open this footlocker. However, you can use your weapon to bash it open. Click on the bash icon or press 1. Sometimes bashing or blowing open the container will break some of the items in the container, but you can use even broken items. They can be turned into useful components at a work. This old woman appears to be dead. There is a key card on the body that looks like it opens a locker somewhere. You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to this storage compartment, but the door is sealed shut and cannot be opened from the outside. If you need help exploring the Eben Hawk, access the map screen by pressing M. This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. This is the main hold. This is the medical room. You are in critical condition. You will need a med pack to be stabilized. You have found med packs. You can use one to stabilize the condition of the human lying on the bed. The med pack can stabilize your condition. Success! You are stabilized. To recover fully, you will require the medical facilities at the Peragus mining station. But you are not in any danger of dying from your wounds right now. This lift will take you to the outer hull of the Eben Hawk, where you will find many parts and mines to use for accessing and repairing the hyperdrive. Use the lift controls to go up. This door is damaged and cannot be opened with your security skill or by bashing it. You will have to find and use an explosive trap to open this door. Take the lift outside the Eben Hawk to find one. While some doors can be bashed open or cut open with a lightsaber or cutting tool, some doors require the use of the security skill to open. Use your security skill from the action bar to open this door and search the remains of the cargo hold beyond. This is the cargo hold. Use the keycard you found to open the locker. The impact armor from this locker can be equipped on the equip screen. To open the equip screen, click on the blaster icon in the top right area of the screen, or press U. The lock on this container is too difficult to open. You'll need to use a security tunneler to help open the lock. Look in the unlocked cylinder next to this one to find security tunnelers. If you encounter a difficult lock on a container or door, you can use a security tunneler on it to improve your chance of opening the lock. Use the security tunneler to open the high security cylinder nearby. Sensor droids emerged from this box when you opened it. These droids will make for excellent target practice. Use the weapon from this container to attack the droids. You can equip a weapon from the equip screen. To open the equip screen, click on the blaster icon in the top right area of the screen, or press U. Change your target by pressing Q or E, or left-click on the object you want to target. To attack an enemy, left-click on the sword icon or press 1. To queue up actions, left-click multiple times. Clear your last combat action by clicking in the queue, or by pressing Y. Sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the metal box again, and more sensor droids will appear. More sensor droids emerge from the container. You can pause and unpause combat by clicking on the hourglass icon in the lower right area of the screen, or press spacebar. Pausing combat will help you plan your moves strategically. Destroyed another group of sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the metal box again. This box seems to have an infinite supply of sensor balls. You found a grenade in the container. With grenades, you can damage multiple enemies at once. To throw a grenade, click the grenade icon above your selected target, or press 3. Destroyed another group of sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the metal box again. This box seems to have an infinite supply of sensor balls. Sensor balls don't leave behind any useful items when you kill them, but many enemies do. After combat, be sure and search your enemy's remains. Destroyed another group of sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the metal box again. This box seems to have an infinite supply of sensor balls. There are 2 weapons. You have completed combat training. You may still continue to use the metal box to display the combat training messages from the beginning. Talking to other characters is much like using the computer console in the cockpit. Scroll through your response options or move the mouse cursor, and then click to select a response. Note that some responses may influence how other characters react to you, so choose carefully. Furthermore, certain skills, powers, and attributes may modify what choices you have, or how successful you are with those choices. 3-CFD is malfunctioning. You can fix him by using a part. Luckily, you have already found one. If you repair 3-CFD, he can join your party and assist you in repairing the ship. Success! You have fixed 3-CFD. Now he will join your party. CFD is now a member of your party. To change which party member you control, click on their portrait or press Tab. Later, when you have more companions, you can add and remove party members from the party screen in the game menu. This is the utility lift. You can use this lift to take you to the outside of the Eben Hawk. This is the starboard side of the Eben Hawk. This open hatch has some parts that will be useful for getting main power restored. This busted engine port has some needed parts for the Eben Hawk's hyperdrive. Take the parts here back down below to get main power restored. These exposed wires control the door to the starboard dormitory. The door is currently sealed, but you can override it from here. Success! The door is opened. You can now access the starboard dormitory through the garage. Don't forget to explore the other side of the Eben Hawk. The bubbles ahead indicate mines that you've detected automatically with your awareness skill. Some mines require higher awareness to detect. Approach mines carefully. They will blow up and damage you if you get too close. You can use your demolition skill to either disable or recover these mines. Recovering mines requires a higher demolition skill than disabling them. But you get to keep the mine, which you can then use to set as a trap for enemies or break down into components at a workbench. You can use the explosive device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Eben Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive. After you plant a mine, back away quickly so that you do not take damage. This is one of the Eben Hawk's quad laser turrets. They are damaged, but you can scavenge some parts from it to use in repairing the Eben Hawk. this lift to take you back inside the Eben Hawk. This is the engine room. This is the engine room. The port engine is shut down, but appears intact. Fixing the hyperdrive will allow you to restore power to the port engine and bring primary power online. The starboard engine is badly damaged. Fixing it won't be possible until after docking with the Peragus mining station. This is the main hold. This is the garage. This is a workbench. With a workbench, you can break down objects in your inventory into components. You can then use the components to create repair kits, weapons, armor, and upgrades. Because of the damage to the Eben Hawk, this workbench has limited functionality. You can still use it to create a repair kit, which you can use to repair yourself. Use the workbench to break down the items you've found into components. Then use the components to create a repair kit. This is the starboard dormitory. You found a droid. This is the garage. This is the engine room. The hyperdrive is suffering badly. You won't be able to make the jump to light speed until it is fully repaired, and you do not have the needed equipment here on the Eben Hawk. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine online. This will allow you to dock with the Peragus mining station for full repairs. Success! The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored. Only one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Peragus. This is the main hold. This is the cockpit. You can now plot a course to the Peragus mining station. To dock with Peragus, left-click on the Peragus planet to select it, and then left-click on the travel button. The sensors show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone, or something, else alive on the Eben Hawk.